Hello, welcome. Let's look at this question number 10 for JAMB Past Questions Physics 2018. Figure 2, this very figure here, represents a block and tackle pulley system on which an effort of W newtons supports a load of 120 newtons. If the efficiency of the machine is 40%, then the value of W is A, 28 newtons, B, 48 newtons, C, 288 newtons, D, 50 newtons. So what is the value of the W? This is the W here. So having this is the W from the question, this is the W and this is the load. So this is L. L is equal to 120. So take note of this. L is equal to 120. This is W, which is the effort. So this is the load, L, and it is equal to 120. Effort is W, and you are needed to find out L. Also note from this that we have how many pulley systems? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6. So that means that the VR is equal to 6. So take note of these very things before we start the calculation. So from what is given, we have E to be equal to W, which is the effort. This is the effort. E equal to W, and that is what we are told to calculate. We have L, which is load. Load is equal to L, which is equal to 120 newton is given. So E is equal to effort. We are supposed to know all this. This is basic things in calculations as this. Now, another thing that is given is VR, which we all call velocity ratio. VR, velocity ratio. I want to give us the formula before I start solving. How do you get this? By the number of wheels. Number of wheels. And I just counted the wheels. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So VR is equal to 6. Now, having all this, we can now put the formula for efficiency, because efficiency is given us here as 40%. So efficiency, we all know in this calculation, is MA all over VR times 100 over 1. So that is what efficiency is. And we all know that MA, mechanical accuracy, is actually equals to load over effort. So with this, we can do this calculation effectively. So having known all this formula, we can now calculate efficiency again. Efficiency is actually equal to MA. MA is L over E, and L is 120 from here. L is 120 here, all over E. So in place of MA, I'm putting L over E. And you all know that E, okay, so L over E. So this is L over E. Then this all over VR. This is efficiency is equal to MA over VR. And MA is already L over E, which is 120 over E. So what is remaining is VR. So all this all over VR, which is 6. We know that VR is equal to 6. So times 100 over 1. So that is it. And we know that efficiency already is equal to 40%. So we can put 40 here, equal to 40. So what is left for us to make W is to make E the subject of the formula, which is the effort. And we know that E is the same thing as W. So we now have, in essence, 40, which is this 40, is equal to 120 over W. In place of E, now we are putting W because it told us that E is equal to W. The effort is W newtons. So all this all over 6 times 100 over 1. So if you do this calculation by making W the subject of the formula, you get the answer. So if we make W the subject, we have W to be equal to, and cancel out, we have W to be equal to 50 newtons. So W will give us 50 newtons. So the answer is D. W equal to 50 newtons. So how do we make this the subject? We have 40 is equal to 120 over W divided by, so you can say times 1 over 6 because it's divided by 6, times 100 over 1. So if you multiply out, you have 40 is equal to 120 times 100, you have 1200. Yes, this is 120 times 100, we have 12,000 all over W times 6, which is W6. So when you cross multiply, you have 6 times 40, 40 times 6 times W is equal to 12,000. So make W the subject, you have W all over 12,000 all over 40 times 6. So if you cancel out, you get 50. So how do you cancel out? 0 here cancels 0. You have 4 here cancel 12, which will give us 3. So you have 300. So you have 300. 30 into 6 is 5 to 0, 0. So we have 50. So that's how we come about 50 newtons. So the correct answer is D, 50 newtons. Please note the formulas that efficiency is equal to mechanical accuracy over velocity ratio times 100 over 1. This is the formula that we use for this calculation. EFF, efficiency equal to MA over VR times 100 over 1. Now, also note that mechanical accuracy MA is equal to L over E, load over effort. This is the load here, and this is the effort that you're making to carry this load. MA equal to load over effort. Now, note that VR is the same thing as the number of wheels in this pulley system. So these are the formulas in calculating a pulley system. Efficiency is equal to mechanical ratio over velocity ratio, mechanical accuracy over velocity ratio times 100 over 1. Mechanical accuracy is equal to load over effort. And velocity ratio VR is the same as the number of the pulley wheels in the pulley system. So take note. Thank you. God bless you.